So good evening everyone. Am I audible? So once more, very good evening everyone. I hope I am audible. Let's check how many people have joined, then we will continue. Am I audible everyone? You are not audible. Okay, let me check then once more. Allow me a minute. And there is some issue in this setup. Am I audible now? Please help me to share if I am audible now. Am I audible now? Am I audible now? Because I am checking another device. Yeah, I am there. Okay. So let's wait for others also joining, as maybe due to the setting of that setup, I will take some time for learning. Let's others also join. Yeah, then we will start the class. So very good evening everyone once more. I hope am I audible now. Without being delayed, we can start the day. So first of all, sorry for being late. As you know that it's new setup for me to teaching by sharing PPT. So it will take some time. I don't know. Suddenly there was some changes in setting because of that voice was not coming. So things will take little time. I know you will be accepting and you will be helping me to know that. Yeah. So let's see how many people are there today. I can say like, right now 9 people are visible. Make me clear if I'm audible. Vishnu, Arun, Dropa, Mitanshi, and all. Please be ensured that you are sitting with pen and paper because today's class we require pen and paper. We'll have a more discussion today and we'll talk about many things again for English as we are here for the big grammarian sessions. So be ensured you are sitting with pen and paper. Yeah, let's start the day then. So what are we going to do everybody? That as you know already that these are my grammar sessions where we are here to talk about English speaking. how we can 1 minute. Um, Now is it audible better than earlier? Is my voice better than earlier, everyone, now? Some of my students are guiding me. They are saying, sir, remove this. So I have removed this now. Can you make me clear if my voice is better than earlier? Or is it same? Is it same like earlier? Is it better than earlier? Yeah, it's becomes better. Okay, thank you. So we are here for the grammarian session once more. That Thanks for joining. So we are here to learning things again about speaking, and we will be talking many things today. So let's understand for one thing today, that if you are pursuing any professional course, or if you are from any professional career, then I can understand the reason for joining English or learning English. But if you have already planned to be part of, not because everybody does not want to go that, or that the people is not planning to move. People are not planning to move that in IT MNC sector. Some have their own planning. So why do we need to be master in English? This is the question. So let's get clarity over today. So today we will talk about that, especially the secrets of English speaking. Why do we need to learn English speaking? How we can learn English speaking? Yes. So if you, either the person you are, I am, if you are master in spoken English, what are the benefits of it? So let's understand it. Let's say right now also you are joining here. I have not forced you to join my class. If you want, very good. If you don't want, then there is no problem. But again, that condition is here, that every third person want to be a good speaker in today's era. But before becoming good speakers, we need to understand what are the benefits of becoming master in speaking English, and why do the people wanna be. So as you can see on my screen, there is a first things which is all about enhanced communication. So whenever you are good in whenever you are speaking well in English, or if you are the person who can speak confidently in English, then you are, that's sure you are master in communications, and you are opening doors for your better communication. You are allowing to the people to connect with you around the world, not only in your city or in your state. All over the world, people can connect to you easily. It can be by the help of Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever the resource you are using to be connected with the people. The people, you can easily talk to the people, and that is going to make you confident about it. Yeah. So it's all about, again, opening doors for you to being connected with more people if you are good in English speaking. Second one is career advancement. That's truth. As English is an international language, it's global, and in today's globalized world, fluency in English is very, very important. So if you want to make your career better, you should know how to speak in English. And if you are currently working, then if you want placement or if you want promotions and all, your things matters, or your things depends on your English speakings. Yeah. So these are the things that we need to understand, that enhance communications, career advancement. If you are planning to move, or if you are trying to learn English speaking, second option is that. If you know Hindi, you have only one option to go further. But if you know English, you have two more options. One more option has been open for you. Let's say you can communicate with Hindi medium people and you can communicate with English medium people. So there is an indirectly options for you for career advancement. Adding to it, we have third benefit of English speaking, which is personal growth. Speaking English empowers you to confidently express your thoughts and ideas, fostering personal growth and self-assurance. So wherever you are right now, it can be in you are working, you are doing internships, or you are at job, you are students, you are planning something, you are preparing something. If you want your overall growth, you will definitely get by the help of English. Yes, let's say, as I told you already, being connected with the people, you want to learn something, or let's say you want to learn any specific course, any language, anything, everything is available in English language only. Yeah, let's say I want to learn. So I remember that before some days, I was struggling. I was planning to learn one course for editing and all. Then I researched a lot on YouTube. I found that's really there are many YouTubers who are teaching many things. But still, I found let's learn something professionally. Then I went on Coursera, and on Coursera, I found there are many courses available for making that thumbnails, editing, content, and all about for especially for YouTube's. And if you want to be educator, then you can learn many things. Then where English helped me a lot to understand that course content, so that it helps you to in your personal growth. Least but not last, which is all about cultural immersion. What does it mean? Learning spoken English allows you to immerse yourself in different cultures and explore new perspectives, broadening your horizons. So, if you are good in English speaking and you are learning English speaking, it is going to make you to develop your good understanding in culture and immersion, or let's say, especially different by the different cultures. You can talk to the different people from the different culture. You can understand their perspective and you can share your perspective with them, and that helps you to make your contact broader. Till now, I hope everybody I am clear. Am I audible to you all? Am I audible? Am I audible, people? Okay, people are joining from Banaras as well. Thank you so much for joining. Good to know. Yeah, let's move further then. But again, there is one question that let's say maybe you also have that that Nikita and I speak English out of my home, but still I found there are some of the people when they speak English, people want to listen them again and again, and people want to listen to them. You also know some of the people in your life, though you can say that yeah, that is the person which I like his and her speaking, or the person has his own way to speaking, or I am big fan of that person, or that he or she is my favorite speaker, or the person I am lover of that person is speaking. So let me make you clear one thing, everybody. So whenever you want to speak English out of our house, there are two things which makes you different from others in your speaking. Let's say there are four people. Let's take from the chat box people. Let's say there is a Devendra, Mitanshi, and Kushwaha, and Vishnu and Nishu. Let's say these are 4 5 people. They are standing front of college and they are talking in English. They can become different from others in the crowd only. Let's say if I take example of Mitan, she can become different from others while speaking if she has to work. She is working well in two areas. One of them is selection of the words, which kind of words Mitanshi is using, which kind of vocabulary Mitanshi is using. Is she using very simple sober words, or is she using idioms, phrases, is or let's say collocations or new advanced vocabulary? And second thing is pronunciation. How Mitanshi is speaking the word. Yes. I remember right now also you can see on my screen there are many words are available. Maybe you speaks them differently, I speaks them differently. Like some people say importance, it's importance of mastering spoken English is communication, career. Some people say career advancement. Yes, let's say that there is my one of the friend who is saying to me, Nikitan, let's go to watch movie in Vadra theater. So he asked me, let's Nikitan go to watch movie in Vadra theater. So he said theater, but the correct pronunciation is, let's say I'm repeating, Nikitan, let's go to watch movie with me in Vadra theater. Theater, not theater. So how you speaks that also matters. So first one is your vocabulary, second is your pronunciations. Let's move to know how we can work on pronunciations because it's very important things. Let's say some people say poem, some say poem, some say onion, some say schedule, some say schedule. Yes, some say therapy, some say therapy, some say psychology, some say psychology. Very general. Some say biology, some say biology. So it means we are struggling in pronunciation. Let's get to know how can we fix that issue. By the way, can you tell me right now? I can see 12 people are there alive with me. Do you also think that you need to work in your pronunciation? Tell me, people, do you think that you are struggling in pronunciation, or only that you think, no, no, Nikitan, I am fine in that. I don't want to learn that. Then we can work, we can have discussion on it. Then I can skip that part. Okay, Yash is saying, Draupadi is saying, Devendra is saying, Mitanshi is saying, others, Bhavna is saying, Vishnu is saying, Pushpa ji is saying, innocent Pushpa ji, what a nice name. Kumar Nirottam is saying, Deepthi is saying, that's good. So I can say these many people are saying we are struggling in pronunciation. Let's get to know how can we fix that thing. Have a look on my screen. If you want, you can take a screenshot. These points can help you. So let's have a first and important point. Practice sounds. Focus on practicing the sounds of English, especially those that differ from your native language. Now let's understand. If you need to work on specific sounds, A sounds, E sounds, O sounds, is vowel sounds and consonant sounds. You need to have a practice with these sounds, specific sounds especially. Upcoming videos, I will explain you IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets, but right now not. But still, you need to learn for that basic sounds that you should know what is that vowel sounds, consonant sound, and you should know how to pronounce them especially. So it would be better if you can start practicing with any native language speakers. Native language speakers means the people who have that language their mother tongue. For an example, let me speak Hindi. I am from Aligarh, or I am from India. Let me ask one person who is from out of the country to speak Hindi. You will find we both have a huge difference for speaking Hindi, because I am a native speaker of Hindi, it's my mother tongue, and the person who is learning from outside, he can learn as much as expertise, but the person still cannot speak as like native language speakers. Yes, so that we need to understand practicing the sounds where you are struggling, and especially that are differ from your native language. Yes, you don't that learn, or let's say in childhood we learn the wrong pronunciation. I would not say the teacher is responsible for it. The teacher taught us wrong, because teacher has also learned wrong, so teacher is not responsible. Yeah. Now let's come to the next part, next steps, which is a listen and repeat. So whenever you are listening native speakers, or though are foreigners people, we can simply say though are English people. Whenever you are listening those peoples, listen to them and then repeat their pronunciations. And again, whenever you are listening them, please pay full attention to them. So I don't know how do you watch whenever you watch the movie on YouTube or any videos and all. What I do that, like, I just switch on that caption mode. Yes, that is subtitles mode. So by that I get clarity. Okay, this is the word and that like that the person is speaking. Yes, like let's say hello, hooray, oh my God, what, where, when. So these are also general words which we can learn from these peoples. Yes, because it is a language, it requires a lot of efforts to learn it. In that third point is tongue twister. Let me make you clear what is tongue twister. That if you remember in your childhood, that tongue twister is a kind of group of words, which is that group of words which is making sentences which we have similar words or similar sounds. Let's say if you remember in your childhood, we have very famous tongue twister, which is that Chandu ke chacha ne Chandu ki chamchi ko. No, sorry, Chandu ke chacha ne Chandu ki chachi ko, like that. So there we are that using ch word again and again, again and again, again and again for just practicing, and it was kind of game also in during childhood time. Who can speak clearly? Yeah. So same happens in tongue twister. If you are struggling with S and SS sound, some people say, look at C is beautiful. So not C, SEE. Look at she, SHE. So look at she is beautiful girl. Hey, have you seen my sister? She was standing there. Hey, have you seen my sister? She was standing there. So if you think you are struggling with SS sound, J sound, Z sound, I sound, yes, allow me a minute. Again, somebody is guiding me. Okay. The person is telling me about light, that search change locations of light. I have changed now. Let me keep in the same manner. Next time I will try to, because if I start focusing on light, then I get distracted. I hope it's better now. Yash, Amit, Jatin, three people are helping me. They keep giving me feedback for my live session. Yeah, so I can say people, I'm struggling. Yeah, let me 1 minute allow me. Yeah. So I can say you can keep moving for the tongue twister. In next part, I will be sharing some tongue twisters with you. Very important point, record yourself. Very simple thing is for working your pronunciation. You can move, let's say, find any topic. There are millions of the topic. Start from very basic topic. Let's say my best friend, my fear, uh, my father, my mother, my best movie, the best person of my life. You just find these topics and write about these topics 10 to 15 lines. Listen to me very carefully. Write about these topics, any topic 10 to 15 lines or 10 lines daily, and try to record your video by front camera if you can, or otherwise back camera if you have a stand or something. Record your video, and then after recording your video, then please listen your video. You will be able to find that you are able to check your own errors. Yes, it would be better where whomsoever speakers you are copying, try to copy like that same person, and then watch that video at least twice. By following this pattern 5 to 10 days, you will definitely find some improvement in yourself, and you will be able to find that which area I needs improvement. Or if you have somebody believable, you can ask that person to watch your video and show that person video. That person can also give you feedback on it. Now, least but not last, which is all about seek feedback. Get feedback from a teacher or native speakers on your pronunciation and make necessary adjustment. If you think there is somebody who speaks English and who knows you well, you can ask that person to give you feedback on your speaking. That could be offline, online. That I can say recently, some of the people from me, they have already connected with me in my offline classes. So I basically give them feedback. But everybody cannot join. Maybe you are from here and there. My two people have joined from Banaras. They cannot join my offline classes, but still, whenever they want to, they can have conversation with me, or that you not with me, somebody else, whomsoever you know. You can ask that person can give you feedback on your pronunciations, because without feedback you will not get to know where are you working well and where you are struggling. Are we clear till here, people? Should we move ahead? Are you able to understand these techniques for improving your pronunciation? Please share. Are these points clear, everyone? I'm just quickly summarizing. Practice sounds means first one, that you have to practice a specific sound, vowel sound, consonant sound, which should be differ from your native language. Means it should not happen that whatever you learn from childhood, you are copying them same. Get to know the correct knowledge for the sounds and start practicing them. Second one is listen and repeat. Whomsoever is your favorite speaker or you understand that speaker, listen that speaker and start repeating that speaker. So it's indirectly we can say having mimicry of that speaker for those particular words. Tongue twister is that is by same sounds. Once you clear with the same sounds, there are many tongue twisters available online. Write them in your copy and practice them. Record yourself. You can record your speech and listen back to identify. Let's say you can record your video, and you can keep watching that video. You will find your areas of improvement, and once you are done with the video, if there is any believable person, you can ask that person to give you feedback. If that person is not available, then you can ask any offline person who is connected with you. That person can make you more clear about this. Okay. Now, sir, I want to join your offline class. Okay. That that will tell you. I will tell you that just. May I join again? No, no, Nishu. You are already graduate. Okay. Now let's come everyone. So we have talked about pronunciation. Now we can move for the words, though can make us different from others. I am going to share with you three new words. You will be getting to know by the help of me three idioms. Maybe some of you know them. Let's get practice for them. Then we will be practicing also together. So the words are master common idioms. Start with frequently used idioms in your speaking. There are three idioms which we are going to use. Break the ice, piece of cake, hit the nail on the head. So what is the meaning of hit the nail on the head? To describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. So whenever you are want to share, you want to describe any problem, what is actually happening and what is the problem, then you use this phrase, use this idioms, hit the nail on the head. For an example, you hit the nail on the head when you pointed out the issue with the project. It means the person was able to share the situations, the problem. Next is piece of cake. Piece of cake means something that is very easy. So let's say I can say learning Urdu is not a piece of cake for me because I don't have knowledge about Urdu. Hmm? Same example is here. The exam was a piece of cake for me because I study well. Yes. When I was a student, learning English was not a piece of cake for me, but it became piece of cake because I study well and my teachers helped me a lot to learn English. Break the ice means to start a conversation. So whenever you want to start any conversation, you can use this word, or you that it's the meaning is start the conversation. Let's say he told a joke to break the ice at the party. Yes. So these are the things, these are the three idioms. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Quickly select any one idioms out of three and make one sentence in chat box. Okay. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Take any one idioms from the chat box. Take any one idioms from my screen and make one sentence in chat box. Let's quickly do that. It can be any. You can take hit the nail on the head, piece of cake, or break the ice. Let's make it quickly. Please make it quickly. I'm waiting. Okay. I got only one example, which is learning guitar is not a piece of cake. What about others? Where are you? Am I audible or not? Why are you not responding anything? Waiting for your answers. Niketan told good evening to everyone to break the ice. Okay, very good, Drupa Devi. Okay, others, 40 seconds are left. The test was a piece of cake. I don't understand first one, sir. So I would say that Drupa Devi. So the first one is to describe any problem simply. Whenever you want to tell any problem or whenever you want to share any causing situations, then on that time you can directly say hit the nail on the head. Hmm. Others, please keep sharing. Very lazy people you are. Yeah, within 2 minutes you are unable to type one sentence. Let's move to the next part then. See, there are there are few 10 new vocabulary. If you want, you can take a screenshot. And I want, as I asked you in starting, that you have to sit with that pen and paper so you can write, and please increase your speed because a few more minutes are left, then class will also over. So let's say first one is eloquent. Eloquent meaning means fluent or persuasive in speaking and writing. So whenever the person is confident, and you can simply say the master in speaking and writing, I can say that person is eloquent. So let's say that example, her eloquent speech moved the entire audience. Next new word is meticulous. So meticulous means whenever you want to shake great attention, or whenever you want to tell something very carefully and precise. Then example, you say that he was meticulous in his work, ensuring no errors were made. So whenever you want to be very careful, very precise by putting your fully attention, you can use the word meticulous. Next, you know already, maybe you must know it's easier one, resilient. It's able to recover quickly from difficult situations. So whenever something which is trying to recover from quickly from difficult situation, we use the word resilient. Let's say children are usually very resilient after setbacks. That's truth also, by the way. Ambiguous means meaning is open the more than one interpretations, unclear or inexact. The instructions were so ambiguous or ambitious that no one knew what to do. Yeah, so ambitious is the same meaning whenever you are trying to tell more than one interpretation, or whenever you are using the word unclear or inexact. Then you can use this word ambiguous. Innovative. This task is piece of cake. I have to do it. Okay. Innovative means featuring new methods, or simply whenever you want to make something advanced and original, we can use that word innovation, innovative. Her innovative approach to teaching made the class exciting. Arduous. Arduous meaning means involving or requiring a lot of effort. So something whenever we have difficult or tiring, yes, that we can use the word arduous. So arduous, the journey through the mountains was long and arduous. Diligent means having and showing care of conscientiousness is one of the work, or simply we can say duties. So that we use diligently, we say that my ma'am name was that Arpana, and Arpana ma'am used to do her work diligently. So she was a diligent student, always completing her assignment on time. So whenever we talk about whenever somebody is serious about his and her duties, we use the word diligent. Next one is a pragmatic. Pragmatic means whenever you are dealing with sensibly and realistically, whenever the person who is trying to solve any problem with the help of his complete sense and realistically, then you use the same word pragmatic. Example, he took a pragmatic approach to solving the problem. Inquisitive, you know that curious or inquiring, the person who asks more questions, the person who wants to know something more, that we can use the person inquisitive. The child's inquisitive nature led her to ask many questions. And tenacious, tenacious means handing that persistence or determined, or you can simply say holding something tightly onto something. So his tenacious attitude helped him to overcome from the obstacles. So these are 10 new words. Tell me, were you able to learn any new word? That's why I have kept a meeting with the examples so you can have a look later as well after taking a screenshot. Yeah. Kal tak news, sir. Please shoot out. Otherwise, I will cry. Sorry, sir. I'm your big fan from Instagram. Who is this person? Kal tak news. Can you please tell me your name? Kal tak news. Who is this person? Kal tak news. Tell me your name. I think this person has gone. Okay, no problem. We can move to the next part. Now let's understand that we have talked about why to be speakers, how can we fix our pronunciation issue. We have talked about new 10 vocabulary. We have talked about 3 new idioms. Now let's understand these are the common mistakes which most of the people do in speaking. And you will also get to know out of these 3 mistakes, you might be also doing some mistakes. One of them is where people are expert to doing this in grammar, incorrect verb tenses, subjecting using subject verb agreement, and especially pronoun uses. I can understand incorrect using verb tenses is the same that people though are that they people do not learn the verb so they speaks wrong, that is acceptable, or sometimes they forget. Subject agreement is very big problem for the people. Let's say for they are saying they are come to my home, I am go to school, she is comes to my home. And pronoun uses, most of the people do that error. Let's say I am doing my study for fulfilling our goals. Yes, Niketan sir is teaching us English for completing my goal. So uses of I, my, his, her, their, these things people do generally errors. In pronunciation, we mispronounce especially vowel sounds and consonant sounds, which creates confusions. And vocabulary, people use incorrect word order and which is showcased and which sometimes makes miscommunications. So these are the 3 errors which mostly people are doing. They are trying to be a good speakers. So you see which errors are you doing. These are the some things which can help you to that be masters in speakings. You see which you can do. If you can get a chance with the friends, let's have some role plays. You can also move to be the part of group discussion, because if we see the role play, why am I asking for the role play? It's not about only we get the chance to speaking dialogue sentences. We also get to that have an experience of feelings, emotions, yeah, facial expressions, body language. So that's why role play requires group discussion that help us to understand with others learners. We get engaged with others people. We also get the chance to work with our building fluency and communication skills. That's why group discussion is quite better. And if you are ready, or if you have any chance to be part of some interactive games on online Play Store and Google, we have many games available free of cost, like interactive games, especially vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. You can learn them. Presentation practice. If you are joining any public speaking classes, you can go on stage and start speaking in front of the people. That can also help you to be expert in speaking. Yeah. Least but not last, which is all about feedback and personalized guidance. Try to get regular feedback from the speakers, from the person who is teaching you. So the person can help you to get to know your correct areas of improvement and your strength. Personalized guidance, that try to get the person that if there is any person is good speaker or good in speaking, that person can guide you and start giving you the personal guidance that where do you need to work, how do you need to work, so that be connected with that person. Adding to it progress tracking, that try to keep progressing your keep tracking your progress, that last week how many words I was able to learn, and after learning how many times I was able to utilizing those words while speaking, and this year what is my plan. So like this you can keep checking your progress and celebrating your achievements. Least but not last, this is all about your homework. Select select any 3 words. Allow me a minute. So yeah, select any three new words which you learned and make sentences by them in chat box. Yeah. So chat box will be on for a few minutes. If you learn any new words, you can share them. You can make the sentences and you can share their examples in the chat box if you want to share. Yeah. So by the help of this, I can call it the day. We can close the class here. But still, this is the last step which you need to remember if you want to be a good speaker. That confidence, whenever you speak wrong. People speak confidently. Make eye contact to that person. Stand properly, or while sitting also be confident, so that shows the person is confident. And in the end, very important things, make meaningful connections. If you have some people who have good knowledge about English, without being hesitate, you can make connection with those people, so they can also help. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the session, or you must be able to learn something. Yeah. By the help of this, we can call it the day. So I will be informing you about the classes over screen, and then I will be keep telling you the classes in my on channel only. You can go in post section and there you will find the things. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining my class. And there are four people right now. They are in the class. No problem. So good night, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much.